Hello, it is 8:30, day after Thanksgiving, and kind of a cloudy day today with some showers in the morning, and in the afternoon just kind of, we had a couple of snow pellets almost. The sky was really kind of interesting here. Kind of had this interesting looking sky in the afternoon here. Look at that. That's kind of stormy and threatening. Nothing severe, but it almost looks like the kind of sky you'd see if there was severe weather around. Very interesting. We have a few more pictures here to show you what the sky was like. Here's the sunset. Looking at Hicksville, you can see the sun trying to peek through the clouds there. And here's another look at it. You can see just a few openings in the clouds. They're mostly cloudy for most of the time. There's another picture of some of these dark, ominous-looking clouds around as the sun set. Let's see the way. And you can sort of see what looks like a snow shower or perhaps a mixed precipitation shower over there in the distance there. But tonight we did have a break. The clouds broke up for a little bit. We had some of this really, we got to see some stars for a little bit, just a little bit, because you can see that's what it looked like. Yeah, long exposure, 6 seconds, but really kind of pretty looking sky there with the stars and then the deep dark skies and these clouds passing, so it's kind of cool. Now we're kind of cloudy again. You could sort of see this is the current satellite, and see it looks like we had another batch of clouds, another clear. You see the storm right over here. Put our storm right over here, so our storm is right about over here. All right, and the cold air is going to be coming down on the back side of it. You can sort of see it right here, that northwest flow coming in on the back side of this storm. And the concern here is we're getting a lot of moisture from the lakes that's getting flung over our area, which might keep some clouds around tomorrow. We'll have to see how much sunshine we're actually going to get. We're going to look at some of the models in a moment, but I have my doubts. I think we're going to have some clouds around, at least for a part of the day. It won't be a nice, clear day like what we had on Wednesday. Probably not. But anyway, let's look at the radar right now, and you can see here, again, here's your storm, and you can see we have rain showers right along the coast here, but you don't have to go too far inland, and there's actually some snow falling, particularly in the mountains. They're going to get some accumulating snow in interior New England. Even Albany looks like it's snowing a little bit there as well, and this is the lake effect that you have here coming in off the lakes. You have numerous lake effect feeder bands coming off. That is the season 4 lake effect. Nothing abnormal there at all. Looking at our current temperatures, it's cold out there. We're going down to the 30s, and with that wind, it feels even colder than that. Wind chills in the 20s and teens. Definitely feeling quite chilly out there. Throw in the dew points, and you'll see drier air moving in now. Dew points now in the 20s. We'll go ahead and look at ice slip. Just throughout the day, we're going to go ahead and look at ice slips observations. And not a whole lot of rain overnight. You can see just like 0.16. Really not a whole lot of rain. But you can see in the morning it was definitely warmer. We had upper 40s, but then the temperatures really started dropping as the sun set, and now we're going into the 30s tonight. So let's go take a look at what we have on the models. And what we have basically is the storm pulling away, but you'll see that tightness. Look at all the tight isobars right here over the northeast. That means a cold, blustery day tomorrow with that northwest wind. And then the winds lighten up a little bit Sunday. We have a clipper coming through that's going to bring a very slight chance of light precipitation. Could be mixed, could be a couple of snowflakes in there. And then you can see it kind of explodes offshore, but it's too far east to give us a storm at all. And then we're back in a similar blustery pattern for Monday and Tuesday, and you can see just reinforcing cold fronts keep coming through. Here comes another high right there as we head into December. So I'm not really going to discuss too much in the long range in this. I think we're going to talk about the long range more on Sunday. But anyway, let's go take a look and take a closer look. We'll go to the HRRR now. I mean, we'll cover the next couple of this is as far out as I have on the HRRR, unfortunately. This is only 33 hours. I guess we're a little early, so I'll have to go to the 18Z run to see what our next chance of precipitation would be. So our next chance of precipitation, again, is Sunday morning, and it's going to be very light mixed precipitation. And it'll be out of here by like probably 11 o'clock. It's not going to be very much at all. If we look at the total accumulated precip from the whole thing, barely anything. As far as total snowfall goes, it actually is painting a possible trace of snow over us. So you don't be surprised. Maybe the ground will get coated. But I don't really see it really. It's kind of a moisture-starved clipper, so it's not really going to produce too much in the way of snowfall. Let's look at the temperatures, though, because you can kind of see where it's all kind of setting up here, where that's clipper, and then you can see the warmer off to the south as far as I've got again. But if we look at the model through the night, you'll see we're on below freezing tonight, probably lows around 30 degrees. Tomorrow, we're going to struggle to make it to 40. And then 30s, again, tomorrow night's going to be pretty cold. And then this is Sunday, and it's far out again as we have on the HRRR model as far as the precipitation goes. So let me look at a few other models in regards to the storm. We have the NAM 12, which will go a little further out. And again, precipitation is just very light, very light. NAM seems to want to bring in a little more precipitation later on in the day, but again, it's very, very light. Again, most of the precipitation is going to be over New England. And if we, again, look at the total accumulated precip on the NAM, you can see is barely anything. So this is a very moisture-starved clipper. Don't expect much in the way of precipitation on Sunday from this. Right now, it looks pretty moisture-starved. We can also go to the GFS if you want to do that. And GFS shows similar, similar idea here. All right, let me go back to this. So you just get an idea. So you pretty much have an agreement on a very, very weak system for Sunday. Very moisture-starved. It's going to produce very little precipitation. All right, and the reason for that, if we look at the dew points, you'll see the dew points are fairly low throughout. You can see we have low dew points, so pretty starved. You can see that low dew points tomorrow, very low dew points, very dry air. So it's going to be pretty starved for moisture. So I don't think we're going to see too much in the way of that of precipitation Sunday. But the temperatures, well, they're going to be going up. Oh, that's not what I want to show. Temperatures. All right. So here's the GFS for the temperatures, and we can take this into Sunday. And you can see as we get into here comes behind that in the system, it's going to be another cold wind again. Struggling to reach 40. Sunday will be a little warmer, maybe mid-40s, but they'll be struggling to reach 40 on Monday. And then you could see Tuesday even colder, 30s. So, yeah, we see a little bit of moderation before more cold air comes in on Friday. Could be another front here Saturday. And then here I am going to the long range. Just to show you, we're going to have a lot of cold weather coming up. All right. And this is what's indicating Tuesday, December 7th, could be bitterly cold. We're talking highs only in the 20s, perhaps, with that shot of cold air right there that's indicating. Of course, I'm sure the time frame will change on that, but that looks like a pretty cold shot of air right there. Let's go looking at the sky conditions right now, because that's the big question mark for tomorrow. Obviously, GFS is a low resolution. It does seem to have mostly sunny skies over us. Sunday, obviously, we'll have more clouds. Monday, we should hopefully have plenty of sunshine. Tuesday, we'll see more clouds again, and then we're probably going to be dealing with some clouds on Wednesday, especially Thursday. Friday, though, maybe we can get out of the clouds. But, again, this is a low-resolution model for that. And, again, if I can make this all the way over to Tuesday, December 7th, we'd have to see if that's going to be a clear day or not. Because when it's that cold, usually you do get it. But it depends on the airflow and the trajectory. It's over the lakes, it's going to pick up a lot of lake effect debris. So let's look at the RGM model. And that's way, way too far out. Why are we have such 12Z? I don't even have enough of. This is always some kind of issue with the RGM. We don't really seem to have full data on this. But here's the data for tomorrow. This is as much as we have on the RGM. And you see it has tomorrow fairly clear. All right. Some reason we're having an issue with data on this 06Z run. We'd have to use the 06Z run. It's showing Saturday a clear day. Sunday we'll have clouds, but then it might clear out later on in the afternoon. Might have some mostly sunny skies there for a little bit. And then here's Monday. It looks like it has some clouds over Long Island and maybe clearing over Jersey. But we'll talk about that, I think, Sunday night. Like I said, we'll have a better idea Sunday night. With the missing model data, it's a little harder. Let's go to the NAM next, the NAM 3 18Z on the skies here for your Saturday. And again, it's showing maybe a few clouds, but not really that much. But I think it's really underestimating things. Here's Sunday, and it doesn't show that clearing on Sunday, the NAM that the other model shows, the RGM. But the skies are a question mark for tomorrow, because again, when you look at this, you see all these clouds around in this area. This is tomorrow's air over here that you see over here on the left side of the screen. So you have to wonder how much clear sky we're really going to see. There's one of the model we could use, the HRRR, which Tropical Tidbits does not have a cloud rendition on the HRRR, but however, Ventu Sky does, so we can go and look at that, because when I looked at the HRRR, it showed a lot more clouds around tomorrow. So let's start in the morning here. 7 in the morning, you can see a decent amount of clouds around, maybe a little bit of a break over the central part of Long Island and the southern half of New Jersey. But as we go into 9 o'clock, you'll see more clouds start to build. 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. We'll have to see what happens. I think there are going to be some clouds around tomorrow. So patchy clouds for tomorrow, I think, is a good way of putting it. As you get later into the afternoon, I think it's tending to be sunnier later in the afternoon versus the morning. But it will be cold. And again, if you look at the wind gusts, we're still going to be dealing with wind gusts up near 25 miles an hour. Temperatures around 38, 40 degrees probably for a high. So wind chill we can actually look at perceived temperature. And it'll feel like it's in the 20s with that wind. So it's going to be a chilly one tomorrow. A blustery one with some passing clouds. And I guess that's going to wrap up this weather update. Hope you had a great Thanksgiving. I didn't do any Black Friday. I don't do that. So, but anyway, that's going to be it for this video. Thanks for watching and take care.